all of that work was to get us to the point where we can now see the changes to the user, which is that like nice feedback loop, right? What we want to do is we want to work on storage. We want to make it so that the user can find a new, I mean, I like that picture. I took it last week. It's fine. What we want to do is we want to say so the user can take a new picture and upload it. We can store it in a storage bucket somewhere, get the URL from where we stored that file, and use that as the new photo URL, right? This also means our email users can have nice pictures too. All right. So to do that, back into the Firebase JS. And we're going to pull in one more. Firebase Storage. We'll do something similar to what we've done in the past now. Up here, we'll also export const storage equals firebase.storage. Let's get this wired up into the user profile page. So we can bring in Firestore. We can bring in storage. Have both in place. I'm going to give myself one more helper, which is because I'm going to be really honest with you. I can barely ever remember the file API. MDM is my Mozilla Developer Network is my friend every single time. So if image input is not null, then get me this.image input files and just get me the first one. Like theoretically, I guess they can select multiple files, but I don't know what I would do with multiple files. I'm just replacing one picture. So we'll just grab the first one out of there. And when they submit the form, we know that we're going to, if there is a display name, we're going to change the display name. If there is a file that they've selected, then we're going to go to storage. And storage also uses references to where they are. So storage.ref is the top of the bucket, right? And then we can kind of navigate in. So I can say child, and let's call this, we'll put it in the user profiles bucket. That seems good. But then I'm thinking we'll have a folder for each user, right? Based on their UID. This will be really useful because guess what also has security rules? Firebase Storage, right? Firebase Storage also has security rules. So what we'll do is then we can use the security rules to say like, hey, user, you only have access to the folder that has your UID on it. So I'll say .child, this.uid. I made that computer property before. And we'll do one more, which is like we also need to like name the file. Luckily, I'm going to cheat with that one. This.file.name. So this will give me a reference to the top of the bucket / user profiles / their user ID / the name of the file they tried to upload. Right? That way, like they can upload multiple files. This could be useful, like, in this case, they're going to have one profile picture, but you could imagine a world where maybe they could have multiple images or something else that they upload. And then, everyone ready for the hard work of putting the file in the bucket? I want to take a lucky guess at the method to put a file in a bucket is?
Save. Upload.
Upload.
Save.
Save.
Upload file.
Put a file in a bucket. It's put.
Store.
We tried.
Store.
Put.
Put.
We'll put this file in the bucket. So that is going to return a promise. I'm actually going to just use promise chaining because this is already. The response is going to give me a whole bunch of stuff on it. It's going to give me like a reference. What I really want is the response.ref get download URL. The download URL is like the full URL to like where it is on the internet, right? There are more like relative ones to like this bucket and all these other things in case you like this is the full this is the URL for this image. So I'll grab that. and then I'll say photo URL. This is where that keeping the user ref stored for usability is useful. I'll say update photo URL.